what you receive. But if you yourself do not accept the message that you receive, and that particular message becomes a lie. So, yeah. All right. So, going back, what else? Uh, so that was the question that each and every Filipino needs to answer. If money was, I'll repeat it, if money wasn't an issue, will the Filipino people choose to rise or fall? Now, this is very relevant right now because the country has a corruption expose. I know for a fact that it's all a show, a diversion. However, this gets the people hooked in a manner wherein you get trapped in the cycle of corruption show, that you get tricked that because there's a corruption expose, things will change. Because people got caught, things will change. Okay? Things will not change unless the people change. Because leaving it all up to the politicians is not working. It has to be the people who has to decide. Okay. So, in the end, you can only lead the horse to the well. Okay. When I got that message, I was funny. Are you? Because I'm born in the year of the horse. It was kind of funny to me, but then again, it strikes a nerve wherein no matter how good a leader we get, by case of, say, we really had a good leader, but if the people don't have progress in our hearts truthfully, no matter how good your leader is, they can only show you the way, but you will have to walk through it. Okay? All right? So that's the message of Spirit. Now, Spirit says there is a potential for Filipinos to change, which is good. Okay? There's a potential for Filipinos to change their ways and develop. But that comes to a price of re-education. Are we willing to pay the price to re-educate our people or the next generation to play a role in shaping the minds of the people? Okay? So they say here, the old colonial and Western style of education has halted our progress. Okay? In the minds of the Filipino people, a more service-centric form of education rooted in good values and wisdom is key. Okay. Anong ibig sabihin? What does Spirit mean by that, my fellow Filipinos? We were conditioned to an educational system that is not really adapted for the Filipino mind. Okay? So, even the educational system of the Americans are outdated. Okay? Let that sink in. Even the American educational system are outdated. Okay? It does not benefit the system at all. And it's the same with us. The educational system that we have right now in place is not benefiting the next generation. That's why the progress has halted. Now we have to go back to the service-centric. That's what the Divine says, service-centered. Okay? What is service-centered? They say that it's rooted in values and wisdom. That's what we lost. We lost the proper values that we used to have during pre-colonial times. During pre-colonial times, we were operating in values and wisdom. We have the Chinese values, we have the Sanatan Dharma values, we have the Muslim values. We lost all that because we choose to accept the educational system that America brought into our shores, as well as the Spanish educational system. So what was lost is values and wisdom. Why? Because prior to them coming, the Spaniards and the Americans coming to our country, we were rich, filled with gold. And it took wisdom and values for the kings and queens and datus and rahas to manage trade and manage resources. And all that collapsed because we consented to colonial rule. That's what the message of the divine is. Remember, at that certain point, where concerning money and systems, where we already incorporated capitalism. We already incorporated capitalism. At that point, we lost a certain part of us, of our heritage that gives us the edge. Especially when it comes to trade and industry and resource management. So, without wisdom, all of these factors that we lost, we can also gain through re-education. But we have to go back to our roots, not to recreate and copy the system of another country, but to tailor make a system that works for the Filipino people, an educational system that works for us. Okay? So there comes the danger of having more foreign corporations. Because more foreign corporations means we will have to adapt to their educational system. But if we can build our own in a manner that is under the foundation of values, Filipino values and Filipino wisdom, we can progress. And who knows, we might surpass even our colonial slave masters. Okay? So, the good news is that the divine acknowledges the Filipino people's potential. But we have to get rid of our poor mindset. Until we do, we are stuck being a pawn of foreign influence operations and the Americas. Okay? Imagine our situation right now, which is very dire. We are clashing with our own neighbors. So we are surrounding ourselves with conflict unnecessarily. And to top that off, we are only getting breadcrumbs from our allies. Can you imagine the